Mystic Dark Prequel Trilogy, Character Introduction. Danika Klein. Danika Klein was a human woman supernaturally cursed with the ability to draw the path of infinity into the dream. It wasn't always a pleasant experience, and although she doesn't completely understand how it works, it didn't stop others from hoping to exploit her talent. Her life or death mattered little to them. With a bit of cold, dark luck, she escaped the clutches of men who would enslave her and abuse her abilities. But that luck seemed short-lived as the weather turned nasty on an early spring night in a dark forest west of Chicago, Illinois. Just as she believed she chose death on her own terms and escaped the shattered soul fortune derived from drawing the infinite path, Danika found herself trapped in a secluded cabin with an unstable man who despises her existence, yet refuses to allow her to leave, claiming she needs to heal. He might be unbalanced, but everything about Rorik Skog Vaettr ignites her soul. If the haunted echoes of his past interfere, will Danika have to leave her ruined heart behind when she flees the wilderness? Or will the fates conspire to keep them locked in the forest as shattered souls? Rorik Skog Vaettr. Rorik Skog Vaettr was an outcast immortal forest spirit. The Vaettr Council sentenced him to exile when they found him guilty of failing to protect his small forest home after a fire burned several thousand acres of land in the Leendale. A human started the blaze, but he had no way to prove it. It didn't matter, Rorik was responsible, just as the council decided. After wandering aimlessly as a homeless Draoithe, he swore an oath to a forest lord and took a new residence in Elburn Forest, a nature preserve in the Domhain between Chicago and DeKalb, Illinois. Humans entered his domain to hike the trails, but his solitary nature meant he rarely saw them. At the end of March 2016, the weather was still too unpredictable, and his abode, far from any trail, ensured his isolation. Preferring solitude, Rorik kept a watchful eye on the land to ensure what happened once didn't repeat. No preparation was enough to defend his heart from Danika Klein. When the half-frozen woman fell in his front door, the dream tilted, leaving Rorik unsure of his place in it and wondering if it would ever balance again. His bitter hatred for humans wasn't enough to keep him from feeling pity for the broken young woman. The longer she stayed, the stranger his life became, and the deeper his attraction to her grew. Rorik resented the loss of his solitude. He should have sent her back to her own kind, but her near death and extreme anxiety had him needing answers and desiring something more. Would the fools chasing her bring the haunted echo of his tragic past to destroy his new home in their quest to enslave her? Or would the price he swore to pay to save her ruin his heart and shatter his soul?